I have plans. I have big plans. Hey friends, so like I mentioned in my first video, it was rainy season in Manuel, Antonio. We went late May, so unfortunately on day 3, it was a Sunday, it did rain all day, but I didn't mind because I like to take my Sundays slow anyways. So we just stayed in, I did some yoga, we cooked that day, and just hung out, read, and relaxed. Today's bathing suit. Day 3, little one piece. And it is not day 3. At this point, I don't even know how to count how long we've been here. Today's the day we go to the national park. It's like a rainforest. There's a beach, so there's a whole bunch of things in the park. So hopefully we get to the beach today because that's honestly what I really want to see. And we got a private tour just because, you know, like I said, my mom uses a cane. So it's been kind of difficult for us to kind of do things. So the park offers a wheelchair tour. So they provide the wheelchair, you know, we're going to do the tour like that. I feel like that'll be very comfortable for her, and we'll be able to get around and see things, so it should be fun. I'm excited. I'm going to meditate and get ready to start the day. You gonna say something?
Hola.
Hola.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. That's all you know?
That's it.
So the shuttle came and picked us up at our Airbnb at 6:45 a.m. We booked the trip through our Airbnb host, and the total price was $190. The shuttle took us there and brought us back. It was about a 10-minute ride. We were the first people at the park, and this was a private tour, so we had our own personal tour guide. So we got down here to do the tour of the national park, and we asked for a wheelchair, and they don't have any. He said that they got rid of all their wheelchairs last year, but we're like, we asked for one, and then he said they got their message or whatever, and they're like, oh, you said you may need a wheelchair, that's why we don't have one. So I guess now we're gonna get in the car and I guess ride down to see the beach, but still feel like we paid a lot of money to see the park, and if we're not going to get, we're not going to get a complete tour for what we paid for, so that sucks, but we'll make the best of it. So typically on this part of the tour, you would take a walk through the trails, through the forest, and you would see a lot of the animals that are in the trees, like monkeys, and a lot of the different exotic birds, but unfortunately we didn't get to do that because they didn't have the wheelchair available. So they did drive us. We did see a couple of monkeys in the trees, but not anything we would have saw if we were actually walking through the trail. Yeah. All right, we are at the Parque Nacional Manuel Antonio. So like I said, we were supposed to have a wheelchair. That's what we requested. Well, our Airbnb host requested a wheelchair when we booked because, you know, they said there's wheelchair friendly trails and stuff. But we didn't get that. But you know, they drove us down here through the forest, so we really didn't get to see a lot of that. But we are the first people at the beach. Like, there's nobody here yet. It's just us. So we are standing underneath an almond tree. What's that?
That's the almond.
Almond. It's just a fruit.
Oh, that's the almond.
Yeah, this is the almond fruit. Okay, this almond is not exactly the same one that we buy in the supermarket,
Yes.
right?
Oh.
It's a different species,
Okay, different species.
but it's inside. This is like the fruit, and there's a seed inside.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle club? Turtle, turtle. And here's another beach. So after the beach, we got some food at the Vista Verde restaurant. This is actually the first restaurant we went to on our first day, and the food was so good, we decided to go back. So I went there, picked up some takeout to take back to the Airbnb for my mom and myself. So let's see what this is looking like. Fish fillet casado. So we got our greens, so a little salad, a little cold salad, a couple plantains, rice, beans, and the fish fillet. See how it tastes. Fish. This fish is fire. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but now this food from this restaurant, I don't know, Chef Fabian, he be doing it. Look at these plantains. Okay, so I'm in the pool reading this book, Mindfulness, an 8-week plan for finding peace in a frantic world. And I'm reading this because, so, quick story, and Manuel broke down here, so I just cut it all the way down. But quick story, last summer I took a 10-week mindfulness course, right? And after you finish that course, you can take the course to become a certified mindfulness instructor. So I took the course, and then the semester happened, and this was, you know, all during COVID. So I was like, yeah, I want to take the instructor course, and then the professor was like, oh, we're not doing that this year. So I was like, oh, that's butt. So fast forward to this summer. The summer was starting, and I was like, you know what, like, I still want to become a certified mindfulness instructor. Like, if I would have did it last summer, I would have it by now, you know. So I reached out to the professor just to ask him, like, if he had any suggestions for any mindfulness classes or mindfulness instructor trainings, you know, that he can suggest, since he's not doing one. And then he emailed me back a couple days later on this, like, with a whole bunch of people, not a whole bunch of people, like maybe 5 other people, and was like, hey, you all have expressed interest in doing the mindfulness training. I'm going to hold a training this summer. Boom. So training starts tomorrow, and I have to read 4 pages out of this book to start in an article and do some meditations. And in about 2 months, your girl will be a certified mindfulness instructor. So I'm really excited about that. Like, I really want to bring mindfulness and meditation to, you know, to my community, to the people who don't, you know, who don't do it, who don't really understand or believe in the benefits that mindfulness and meditation really does have on the human mind and body, and just how much it's changed me, really. Like, God and meditation. Like, those are the two things that really have had the greatest impact on, I guess, like you would say, like my evolution or just my growth of becoming the woman that I am. And a lot of it is due to meditation and learning how to be more aware of my thoughts than trying to control my thoughts. And, you know, I'm not a master mindful person yet. You know, I'm still learning and definitely still understanding my mind and how it works. But mindfulness has been a great key, a great asset. And I just think it's so crazy how I'm starting these classes while I'm in like Costa Rica on vacation, so like disconnected from the regular everyday of the regular world, you know, being off work and all those things. So I just feel like this is going to be the best place to start this practice, to start this new journey in my life. And in about 2 months, I think there's going to be a lot of benefits, not just like mental but physical benefits as well, because when you're moving more mindfully, you're making better decisions about your health. This trip is like a reset for me, and when I come home, it's time to really buckle down and work on these next moves, because I have plans. I have big plans. So no, but no, like, you know, there's things I want to do, and I need to like organize my life to get to handle these things and get to where it is that I'm meant to go. That's really it. So thank you for tuning into my journey, and I'm gonna read and just chill out for the rest of the evening. So probably see you later or tomorrow. Hey friends, thanks again for watching day 3 and 4 of my Costa Rica trip. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss the rest.